Welcome to Wealth and Wellness with Grace Nabasabla.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Wealth and Wellness with Grace, and today I have a question for you. Are you planning to buy or renovate? I'm going to share why you should consider buying instead of renovating, right? What you currently have. Stay tuned to the last point, and also don't forget to subscribe. First, what are you trying to do with your home? I've seen this a lot. I'm going to show you some pictures in the background. And this is an example of a homeowner who bought their home, started doing different projects from one room to another, and none of the projects was completed, unfortunately. So this home is a mess. You can see in the pictures. There's mold, the bathroom is demolished, never was completed. It's just a mess. The roof needs repair. There's a window that was taken out. Everything is a mess on this home. And I can ask, why didn't they complete it? But I don't know the answer, because according to the homeowner, they thought they could. And a lot of us do. We might start on a project, think we'll easily complete it. We've seen HGTV, right? And it's easy on YouTube too, right? But in reality, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of money to complete different projects. And that can be a bathroom, that can be just flooring, that can be anything. So if you're not really experienced doing it, try to make sure that you're certain before you actually do it. And also consult professionals. As a realtor, different people consult me all the time and ask me, Grace, will this particular improvement add value to the home? And most times, if it won't, I tell them, that won't add value. It's going to be a cash cow. You'll put money in it, but you'll never get that money back. So be careful before you make all these extensive additions on your home. And the other thing would be, should you start on a project when you don't have a lot of money? This particular home, they started on the bathroom, demolished everything, right? The problem is they didn't have a lot of money. To start on a bathroom, you need to have at least $10,000, because anything might go wrong. So if you have $1,000 here and there, you never know how much it will actually cost. So make sure you have enough for repairs, and also before you even start, try to get some quotes from at least 3 contractors and professionals too. Not just your handyman, professionals who are licensed and insured. They didn't get a lot of quotes, right? They got the quickest person they knew and trusted, and the person didn't really do a good job. So make sure before you start on those projects that you get those quotes, because that's important. And another thing to also consider is, how long are you planning to stay in that home? Is this going to be your forever home? And what is a forever home? Nowadays, they say the average of people who stay in their homes is about 7 to 10 years. That's not a lot of time for you to start on a massive demolition. Because literally, as soon as you get into the home, you're getting comfortable the first year or two, making it your home. 5 years later, you're planning to sell. So don't start on a whole new kitchen. If you're not flipping and you don't have that experience flipping a home, try not to. Do the basics, because that will help you not get out of a lot of money, right? And also help you make sure that you finish whatever you start. And I've seen a lot of homeowners too who go out there and refi on their homes. So when they refinance on a home, they pull some money out and use that money for renovations. You have to be careful, because if you pull all the equity out of your home and you try to sell, especially selling so soon, you might have to come out of pocket to make sure that somebody purchases your home. You see? So make sure that you're doing the right thing and not overwhelming yourself with this particular home purchase. And I've mentioned a few things why this particular homeowner should have considered buying instead of renovating. And the first thing is, with a growing family. If your family is growing, you need more space. You want to add on a whole new bathroom. Maybe you need a big car garage. Consider buying. Because did you know that according to the MLS, we run comps, right? That's comparisons to see how much the homes in your neighborhood are selling for. So if you add on a big commercial kitchen, right? You add on this wonderful 2, 3, 4, 5 car garage, and yet no one else in the neighborhood has those specific things. Do you know you won't get any money for those particular items? Or even add on a pool. If no one in your neighborhood has one, that would be a cash cow. Because you literally end up selling that house with whatever you added on, and it won't bring you any money. So make sure before you put the money out, that it's the right decision. And consider purchasing, because instead of putting that particular thing or renovation in that particular home, you can go in a neighborhood which already has that built in. Because when we run the comps in the other neighborhood, all that will bring value, because the comps in the neighborhood supports whatever those renovations are. Because most houses in that neighborhood would have had those renovations already, or even additions already. So think about that. So you're going to see the renovations. I'll put up videos here how we're transforming this particular house. It has a lot of mold issues. Pray for us. It has a lot of things going on, but we are literally transforming. And also they opened up walls, you see. This is, initially it was supposed to be a 5-bedroom house. It ended up being 7 bedrooms at this point. 7, that's a lot of bedrooms, you see, and only 1 bathroom at the moment. So we are expanding it to make it at least 2.5 bathrooms. So I'm hoping that this works out the best. And also we have to consider the space also in the bathroom, because we really didn't have a lot of space to make a whole bathtub. So we're gonna do a stand-up shower. But the problem is it leaves us with 2 showers, no bathtub. So it's something to consider in the future to add on, or when we sell, which we are not planning to sell at the moment. So that also helps us, because we are doing the long-term strategy, hold on for a long time. But if we were planning to sell right away, we probably wouldn't have purchased this, because it just needs a lot of work. So it depends on what your strategy is. So next time, if you watch those shows where they make it so easy, we all like flashy, HGTV. Yes, they make it so easy, and you feel like you can do it too. I know I've done the same, started on multiple projects, and I'm learning as I go that if I don't have to do it, I don't. You see, saves your sanity. And most of those things just needs cleaning up. You see, you don't need to repaint if you can clean up a wall. You don't need to mess with the floors if they're hardwood, you see. You can literally just clean them off. And somebody can scrub them, right? Refurbish them. And you don't have to do a lot of work to it. And the other thing to also consider is how long lasting whatever you renovate with. Are you going with a cheap route? Something that's going to break out easily in the next, not even a year? Or are you thinking about something that's going to last? Because if you think about something that's going to last, use the materials what everybody else in the neighborhood are using. So if you're in a B neighborhood, well, let me give you a good example. If you're in a C neighborhood, don't go buying top brand items for what they normally use in an A neighborhood, right? Because then you're not really adding any value. Find out what your neighbors are using and use similar things, because that's what's going to really matter at the end of the day when you sell. So it's a lot to do in this house, but I'm hoping that it can help somebody out there who's about to start on a project, who's not sure, should I borrow money to do this, to do that? Think about consulting a real estate professional before you start on any projects. Consulting your budget too. Making sure your neighborhood supports whatever you're trying to do. And until next time, I hope you stay blessed and please subscribe. Talk soon.